Morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are we doing, everyone? We are at Watkins Glen today for a 1 hour race. Pre-preparation for IMSA next week as part of the Season 3 launch. Currently got 45 minutes of practice at Watkins Glen through the boot layout before jumping into 15 minutes of qualifying, followed by a 1 hour race. Session is still open if you are wanting to join. Session details are sliding across the bottom of your screen at the moment. I'm just loading things up on my side, and then we should be good to go. Cool. We are live.
Hello, stream.
You're sorry?
Hello, stream.
Hello, stream. Just bringing up my cameras. Why is my camera profile not loading? There we go. It's not actually allowing me to switch. There we go. All good. Just make sure that we're rendering all cars as well. Because I always fucking forget to do that. Is there any names that you recognise in the session already, or apart from George? I think Paul Lilly has joined a couple of streams before.
I recognise that name. Yeah. Mike Rayner. I think I've raced against him a few times.
It's quite a mixed field. We've got 4K I rating Mike Rayner, 4.7K for Avcol. What I'm going to do is I'm also going to stream into Discord just so you can see what I'm seeing in real time, just in case.
Yeah. I've got your Twitch stream open, but I might as well watch it through Discord because it'll be more live.
Yeah. I know it's triple screen, but hey. Let's just bump shit up as well. So with the boot layout, can they take turn 1 over the curb, or is that an off track with the boot layout?
It's an off track.
Okay. See, that's one thing that always confuses me with Watkins Glen, is where the off tracks are.
So they're usually like edge of curb.
Right.
But the cup layout is the NASCAR one, and NASCAR don't have track limits.
Oh, right.
Like in real life, they don't have track limits. You watch them race at Watkins Glen in real life, they all go right out to the wall.
So you've been doing this track. What's the sort of fastest times? What's a good average?
A good average. So depending on conditions, realistically, if you're getting into the 43s, 42s, you're looking in a pretty good place. We're pretty cool on the track conditions here. We're 25 degrees C, so should be some pretty fast lap times going in today, especially from the couple of top guys we've got in. 4.7k Iracing, another 4k. We'll see who else joins as we get closer to the race.
Nice, yeah, we've already got 2 drivers into the 43s. So Demetrius with a 143.8, followed by Bruggen Avkal. Apologies if I'm absolutely demolishing that name, with a 143.9. So we've got 2 drivers in the 143s, both over 2k. We've got 2.2k and a 4.7k in P1 and P2 at the moment. Looks like Ferrari is on top as well.
Yeah, so Ferrari recently has been one of the stronger cars, especially in fixed setup, but even in the open setup races. They have, as of Tuesday, done some bop tweaks, so it's not quite as good anymore. A bit of the top end speed has been taken off it, which is what was really making it one of the kind of top level cars, because even though some of the other cars would compete in the corners or even were faster in the corners, the Ferrari could just drive right past them on the straights.
So do we think that this track is all about straight line speed, or are we looking more towards the ability of being able to corner well?
Quite a lot of elevation change on this track. Quite high speed corners as well. So the downforce cars are gonna work well here. The only time which we're really looking at that straight line speed, where it's the most important, is the run out of turn 1 when you start going through the S's, turn 2, 3, 4, coming up to the bus stop. So those S's are completely flat out, and it's a really good place to get some good slipstream. So if someone's in the tow there, that is one of the main overtaking opportunities on this track coming into that bus stop.
So we've got 45 minutes of practice left. We'll be jumping into a 15-minute open qualifying session at 1/4 to the hour, followed by a 1-hour race. Again, it's been a while since I've actually driven GT3 around here. I think the last time I drove here was in the GR86. Do we expect tyre wear to be a problem during this, or do we think it's going to be quite easy?
Front left can get a bit of a beating around here. We're looking at fairly, like I said, low track temps, so it shouldn't be too bad. We'll see whether anyone wants to make the change within this pit stop window, so we are going to have a pit stop in this race. But actually, Connor, you all know this, did you set anything in terms of the regulations set? Are we on IMSA regs or normal regs?
So this is IMSA regs based upon the Road America session that we ran 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but so have you changed the latest setting where they actually have? It's a new thing as of Tuesday. The sporting regulations setting. I'm assuming if you didn't see it, you haven't changed it.
That would be a no then. I didn't see that one, but yeah, we want to look out for the next one.
But what that means, if you haven't changed that, as of the update that we had on Tuesday, the default sporting regulation now has tyre changes separate to fuel. So gone are the days where you could take fuel and tyres at the same time. Now, if they want to take that fuel in the pit stop, but then take tyres, they're looking at a lot of extra time. So I can see people having to make these tyres last out for the full hour.
That's definitely one of the settings I'm going to have to look at for the next race. I know that there's obviously a lot of changes coming to iRacing ready for Season 3. A few of those we've seen in terms of some of the announcements that iRacing have made. But yeah, I think it's going to be one that I'm going to have a play around with for these hosted sessions. But yeah, anyone in chat, if you are looking to join this hosted session details are scrolling across the bottom of your screen. The session name is Refined Motorsport. It's the Watkins Glen GT. There isn't a password on this session, so it is first come first served. If you are wanting to participate, you can find that in the hosted tab on your iRacing UI screen. We have got about 30 minutes, just under, left of practice before we do jump into quali. So yeah, if you want to come participate, feel free to come and join. We do have a Discord as well, which you're more than welcome to join as well. Interesting that my gifting has been suspended and live visibility has been suspended due to reproduced content. Interesting. Is my stream still running for you? Or
I'm watching on Twitch. Let me just. Your stream is still running.
yeah, right, let me
Reproduced content.
let me reopen the